Hello everyone, Antazil here. Recently, Paradox posted a cryptic post that we might be seeing a South America DLC. That means our beloved Belgium is not getting a focus tree anytime soon, and that's a shame. Belgium with the current focus tree is already a lot of fun, and I can't imagine what they would do with a new focus tree. Just play Road of 56 to have a look at that. Belgium is still a lot of fun to play, because they have the old focus tree. You can say what you want about the lack of flavor here, but it's very straightforward and very powerful. What Paradox usually does when they create a new focus tree is create a lot of problems for a country that you then have to solve throughout the focus tree. Belgium does not have any problems, they just have possibilities. We'll start with political efforts. What's the plan for today? Well, I think I'll flip communist, take the Benelux for my formable nation, become the Benelux commune or something, hold out against the Germans and eventually take them over using mixed armored infantry divisions and a collaboration government. And if we're strong enough, we'll form the European Union by also grabbing France. Yeah, that should be easy enough. Political effort done, and we'll go all the way to the research slot and hire ourselves. Yeah, we'll do the silent workhorse first and then the communist revolutionary. Here he is, communism on the way. We'll start with an army defense expert for our military cabinet. Also ban fascism, that'll hurt our stability a little, but we'll get it back. Communists in the government, alright, I see no problem here. Not going to partially mobilization just yet. 41% communism support, discredit government, and hold referendum. We are now Red Belgium. And we'll save up some PP to make our justifications. We'll do this the easy way, justification against Luxembourg. And as soon as we have the PP, a justification against the Dutch East Indies. I'm getting rid of my communist advisor for a future idea I have. Got towed anti-air, which means I'm going for, not for anti-air production, but for self-propelled anti-air production as soon as the medium tanks are ready. Justification for Luxembourg is complete. And we'll just declare war. We're not actually attacking, we're waiting until the other war goal is finished. World tension is a tricky one, and we have Anschluss on its way. However, we can do war propaganda. That's the medium tanks. Going to look something like this. Might slap on a little bit more armor. Not that much more expensive. And finally, here's the war goal against Sumatra. Declare war immediately. And finally get to work on actually conquering stuff. Let's start with Luxembourg. That's Luxembourg gone. Beautiful. We'll take the Dutch states outright, of course, and their navy. And we'll puppet all of the others with resource rights and war operations if we can. Now we are a nice chunky Belgium, but we'll repudiate the Treaty of London and we will be the Benelux socialist state. We have about a year until the Germans come, so let's get ready. We can now also go to war economy, finally. And get our 5th research slot already. My SPAA division. Since we're communist, we could join the Comintern to have a little bit more build-up time. but I think we'll be alright. Let's get to working on that spy agency for the Germans. Brilliant strategist and harsh leader. I don't like losing the recovery rate, but we'll risk it. I'm getting more than enough SP anti-air to add another one to my template, which we will do. Also add cavalry recon. Turn a few of these reserve divisions into motorized. They'll be my attack force later on. But for now they will just guard my ports. Italy joined the German Reich. Things won't take long now. Going to put my puny navy on strike force in the eastern North Sea. Hopefully I can prevent naval invasions. I'll count on the allies to keep the channel clear. There goes the war against Poland, and we will be next soon. Poland's already gone. Germans massing on my border. Come on, Germany. Chicken? Nope, they're definitely not chickens. Let's see what happens. Get invited to the Allies, but that would cancel our collaboration government, so we'll just not do that. And the red bubbles are turning to green almost instantly. I'll put this general on defensive doctrine. We'll be defending at first. Training up this guy to become my next field marshal, and he'll be offensive doctrine. Let's have a look. Can we already see the power of the Space Marine? Well, 100,000 casualties isn't bad, especially since we suffered 5 ourselves. Now we're going to have to fall back a little, but that's alright. It's going to be falling back more than a little. But it was always going to be difficult to hold the lowlands. Italy got called in, which might be a problem down here. 45% collaboration on the first try. Quite pleased with that one. Another. You can see here the intense damage the Germans are suffering. Still, it's a lot of Germans, so I'm not sure if I can actually push them out just yet. In fact, I'm quite sure I can't. Promoting this guy to Field Marshal. He'll stay in this army. I want to give him Offensive Doctrine, Logistics Wizard, and Charismatic. He'll take over soon, I guess. But now I can make him an Offensive Expert and replace my Defensive Experts. Need a bit more command power. And encircled 15 German divisions. Nice. I'm going to switch this guy around and grind a new general and put the field marshal up here. Not getting a lot of experience here, too many allies. Oh wow, this actually worked. Let's see if I can get all the way to Bremen here. That would be awesome. Maybe just cut off Münster here. Could really do with some Marines. Apparently I never took over the Dutch templates. I'll have to invent them. 400 medium tanks. 1 medium tank in the Cavalerie Motorisée. Crossing these rivers is just a pain. One of these research slots will have to give me Marines. I'll try to go around it now. Now here we have a perfect opportunity for the river crossing. A very weak unit guarding what is essentially an impossible crossing to make otherwise. And now we are on the other side of the river and we can punch through, grab Hanover on the way, pin as many of these troops here as we can and see if we can make a giant encirclement. Yes, that's a lot of divisions. Let's start cleaning that up. Here's another giant river crossing. This is suicidal. Not going to work. Might try to get some more supply hubs first. We also have our first squadron of jachtvliegtuigen. See if we can take out some enemy planes here. Well, looks alright. Yeah, we've got a nice hole into Germany. Almost 3 million casualties. Made the river crossing here again. See if I can move up from here. Japan declares war on the East Indies. I am not in any position to protect them. Germany declares on the Soviet Union. Yeah, that seems like an excellent timing for you guys. And you are immediately falling back. Well, it should create some room on this side. Let's see if it does. And that's another nice German cutoff. 27, 28 divisions. Ooh. And it's gone. Right, redeploy and finish off the Germans. Yalta Conference, that's not good. Ooh, Italy. I need Italy. Ah, there goes Mussolini. It's like my Sweden game, I'm just too slow. And Kingdom of Italy declares war. I should be so lucky. Well, at least I'm closing in our Berlin. Yes, we've got it. Might still grab Germany first. Munich taken. 98%. Race against the clock here. Here we are, Germany defeated. And we can now establish Belgian Germany. And here is the peace deal. Belgian Germany is already mine, although there does seem to be some stuff to take. Czech People's Republic, Comintern. Slovakia got free for some reason. Greater Hungary is still there with the Axis. This is my puppet, as is Belgian Romania. And Belgian Hungary. Bulgaria. It's not too bad. British Italy. Ugh. Now the thing is, if you replace one of these guys with the democratic reformer, we can flip back to democracy. I know that's not supposed to be able to happen, but we can. We can make use of that by grabbing Italy and France and then forming the European Union. It's going to be quite tough in terms of naval supremacy, since we do need Zara, British Italy here, Sardinia and Corsica. But I think that's a goal to aim for, especially with the might of Germany behind us and, well, Now I can certainly do that. British Italy will be weak. I can hold the coastlines. I can not get Belgium, Germany involved. That'll be safe. And just take out France and Italy. I'm a bit worried about these islands, and I think I even need Zadar here, Zadar. I can train Marines. I mean, I have Marines somewhere. Yep. But there's no way I'm getting a fleet here because of Gibraltar. Now I could go through Spain. That's plan A. But I don't think this fleet is going to survive at all. So I think I will put some production into transports and try paratroopers. I'll justify on Italy. That's the advanced small airframe. The engines are going to take a little bit longer. But we can make something out of this. Mexico joins the Allies. More meat for the grinder. I don't need extra fuel tanks. I'm actually not going to do very long range stuff here, so I'll just leave it with this. Naval invasion ready. United States joins the United Kingdom. Well, that should get the enemy distracted. Marines are ready. We'll see if we can get the UK, but the rest is more important right now. Invitation to join the Allies. Well, you know about that. No. Naval invasion is launching, so we'll concentrate on the UK for now. See what happens. My pitiful fleet can go to convoy escort. I have an extra army of Space Marines ready. Multitask is the key. Taking out France quickly wouldn't hurt my chances. And get the democratic reformer. France still has disjointed government, so this should be easy. Let's have a look over here. Marines are not intercepted, and that's good. Let's bring in reinforcements. Marines alone are not enough. Free France is gone. We have a naval invasion already. So much to do. Let's immediately send these guys over to Italy. It's not kind of useful at this point to actually just encircle London, but I have a vague idea of what I'm going to do. What I'm hoping for is non-UK units taking this port here. Then I'll cap the UK and this port will stay with the Allies and I can kill more units there. At least it will take their attention away from this here. This is looking alright. Well, if there was ever any doubt I was going to use my fleet for more naval invasions, I'm not. I lost all of it. Right about here. I'll have to build a new fleet and completely research it. There's quite a few units here, but here are the paratroopers. I only need them to grab a few territories, so probably best not to focus too much on this. Artillery were there, tanks were there. Can use better engineers, but it's not a priority. Let's start by building our own submarine fleet. That should help. Ah, there is an American guy in Portsmouth here. Let's see if my ferry holds up. We can use this to trap Americans. We can. We capitulated the UK, which is nice and clean. And we can now hopefully receive enemy troops here in Portsmouth. It's very busy here. This is going to be a long fight. We lost the Belgian East Indies. Southern France. Oh yeah, Australians. Going to get my Marines over here to cross this river. They're done here anyway. See if I can get them back alive. Let's see if the Marines can get across here. And it looks like they can. A bike against tanks. This should be interesting. The bike loses. The bike makes a valiant last stand in the mountains and dies. Alright, let's get rid of Italy. This one worries me. However, I have paratroopers. And I'll pull back the tanks. The entire port encirclement exploit, because it is an exploit, is meant to lessen the amount of enemy naval invasions, and I do believe it's working. I mean, it's not as bad as it sometimes is. Crossing at Messina. Always a bit of a drag, but slightly less so when using Marines. We'll check in on them later. We are dropping, and we actually got this port here. See if there's anyone home, otherwise I'm not even going to bother sending in the Marines. And if I'm not mistaken, we just need this territory to form the European Union, and we need, of course, to annex Germany, but we should be able to do that soon-ish. Ideology-wise, we're not making much headway, but as soon as we reach 40%, I'll be able to use discredit government and flip, and then form the EU. Alright, let's finish off Yugoslavia. That's Yugoslavia. Albania is not in a faction, so they're clear, but Greece is part of the Allies. This is communist. My puppet even. Haha, almost forgot about those. Strange thing is, of course, all of my puppets appear to have given military access to the enemy. The Yugoslavs are even pouring out of Bulgaria. Yeah, it was really useful to puppet all that stuff. Oh no, Yugoslavia. They were able to get out of Romania, Bulgaria. Oh wait, Romania is in the Allies. I completely missed that. They must have flipped and backstabbed me. They were my puppet at some point. This is going to be a problem. Greece should be finished soon. Mountain infantry. Antizil, are you going to use mountaineers? Well, yes and no. I'm going to develop the rangers, like completely. then use those rangers on my marines. In fact, I can use rangers in my regular divisions as well. Let's do that. And in the German infantry as well. Time to call in Bulgaria and finish off Romania. 41%, we should be there. Let's annex Belgian Germany, giving us even more troops. We now go into the decisions and say, discredit our government, hold a national referendum. We are now back to being democracy. Welcome back, Hubert Pierlo. And we can realize European unity. Excellent, we are now the European Union. Fully democratic, peaceful, etc. Beautiful. I suppose we could flip ideologies again, but we have some wars to win first. I'm also going to build dockyards. I think I have enough of everything. I can use more of that since I have to build a complete navy from scratch. I'm going to stop the recording here. I cleaned up Poland. Bulgaria has betrayed me for the Covenant of the Mediterranean, which I see popping up more and more lately. It's a Turkey thing, I guess. I'm going to have a real problem reaching the USA. I am now a democracy, which means I cannot justify war goals against obvious countries like Denmark, Iceland, or even the Azores, like from Portugal. I have to get all the way over here in one go. Epilogue, scratch that. I can stop complaining. Your faction name here. I can create a faction with Cuba. Cuban Missile Crisis, here we come. I just have to get my troops aboard here. But I can use subs for that, I guess. And there we have it. We accidentally actually got naval supremacy long enough to launch into the United States. I have 120 divisions ready to make use of this. Let's battle plan the United States. And let's just make this a field marshal order, right? Atomic bombing of Sevilla. Oh yeah, Spain is doing stuff. Well, luckily that wasn't me. Reinforcements have arrived, they didn't even get sunk, so I'll just put these on New England and the real victory points. And here we go, the Allies are defeated. Didn't think I would make it, but I did. Let's make this a glorious peace deal. I took 339 states. Manchukuo took 1 and Japan took 6. There's a few annexations. Man, this was an intense game. Once again, hope you enjoyed yourself. Leave a like if you did, and see you next time. Bye bye.